Chapter 5. A Crying Soul. Zei fled blindly through the forest, Yoichi's howls still echoing behind. Branches whipped her face as tears froze on her cheeks, fear fueling numb legs relentlessly pumping. Only when utter exhaustion overcame terror did she collapse in a snowy clearing, gulping icy lungfuls of air. Gradually, silence closed back in, moonlight draping the empty woods in pale glamour. Still, she lay trembling, drawing her threadbare kimono tight against the chill. What malevolent force had turned the playful spirit so cruel? What could she do to appease his wrath before it consumed them both? Only the quiet held answers, and in its depths, Zei found stillness enough to see past fear. Yoichi had not always been a vengeful specter. Once he was a boy no older herself, with hopes and joys now long departed this world. Perhaps underneath fury still remained a cry for the companionship stolen from him. As the last flames of sunset died, Zia gathered courage to stand on unsteady legs. Hands grasped desperately to fill the void inside, denied even in death. She could not run from that pitiable truth no matter the danger to herself. With care regained, she turned back towards the lonely bakery. Pale lamplight flickered, still through rice paper screens as Zia approached on weary feet. No sounds of haunting carried on the night breeze, only a profound emptiness holding its breath. Stealing resolve, she slid open the hanging door with care. "Yoichi?" Her small voice called into shadows. "I've come to listen, if you'll have me." Silence, then slow stirring as wisps coalesced into the apparition's gaunt form. His black eyes watched warily, as if fearing another rejection. Zia met their depths with open-hearted courage. "Tell me of your life, please. I want to understand." The ghost seemed to waver, distrust warring with desire to unburden long-held pain. At last he drifted near, and Zia sat unflinching, empathetic gaze freeing a tide of memory. "This place was my world," Yoishi's wispy voice seared. Father worked so tearlessly, while Mother sang as flour dusted her hair like falling snow. I helped roll dough and fetch water, eager to please them. Sadness softened his starved features. But one winter brought illness that stole them both, leaving me alone in this empty bakery. I wandered its halls for days, lost without their love. When at last hunger drove me to search town for help, the blizzard had come. Zia suppressed a gasp, heart sinking with intuitive dread. Yoichi did not seem to notice, caught in recollection's thrall. I became turned around in the woods, and snow buried my small footprints. Exhaustion claimed me beneath those uncaring trees where no one found my frozen body for seasons. His eyes lifted then, depthless voids reflecting utter desolation. Now I am trapped in this purgatory with only memories for company. Please, Zia, you are the light in this darkness. Do not leave me to fade away again in loneliness. Raw anguish rent his final words, and Zia's heart broke for the weeping soul. At last she understood his plight, and the desperation driving spectral fury. All Yoichi desired was the companionship denied in both life and death. Could she find courage to stay, if only to ease his suffering? The woods held their breaths, awaiting her resolve.